they were all about it. So I follow you, and I've been, I got time too. So it's like I'm getting education just by watching these professionals like yourself that I look up to, and it helps all of us. So I want to thank you for doing that too.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Mark Crossfield was one of my interviews, and he said he encouraged all golfers to tap into their golf professionals, their golf teachers, because what do we love to do? You and I, we love to teach.
For sure.
And he said, you're going to get some of the best value of the year. It's going to cost you nothing, but you're going to get this great education. Some great ideas are going out there, because you and I, we love to teach, and it's not necessarily about the money. It's just about, can I do something to help someone? And so that's all I'm trying to do. Plus, stay out of my wife's hair.
That helps too. Yeah, that's why I'm down in the basement right now. I had I had a few members. I opened it up for some questions. Do you mind answering a couple questions?
No, go for it. Let's do it.
A couple guys, and you already answered some of them, talking about club head speed. I mean, you answered that one. One gentleman, Chuck Frayer, who did our one-day school last year, read an article talking about his trail foot. And he's right-handed, so his right foot, and to flare it actually open a little bit to increase his hip turn and his tilt going back, if that is a good thing, and what your thoughts would be on doing that. And obviously I would say, as long as he's not swaying, and I want your opinion, to increase that turn, what do you think about the trail foot?
Love it. And I would even add to it, Jimmy. I would go, okay, so I'm going to sit up here, flare the trail foot a little bit more, and just for the record, I'm a fan of flaring both feet just a little bit. Okay. Match count. I'm not a Ben Hogan person. I prefer equal amounts of flare. However, if you're looking for that extra little bit of pivot, and I'm telling you this, I'm 50. I turned 50 last year, and I'm looking for that extra bit of pivot. So this is really what I'm trying to do. Particularly with the driver, is get a little bit of extra flare, but don't be afraid to just drop that back inside the lead foot as well. That's going to help us get a little bit of extra pivot. And if you watched Sasha McKenzie's chat that I had with him this week, one of the themes was, how can we generate more speed? And so, the bigger we can get this handle travel, if we can get this handle really winding up, and how do we do that? We get our body moving. And so getting a little bit of foot flare and dropping that foot inside the other one is going to help us to get just a bigger pivot.
Yeah, completely agree. I mean, you look at a guy like Bubba Watson and how wide and long he is and how much speed he generates. So, no, that's great. One gentleman, Michael Bell, who was also in our class too, and he is actually having some issues with arthritis in his spine.
Yeah.
So this is a more specialized question, but a lot of guys as they get older. So he was wondering, like, setting up to the golf ball. So he's got arthritis in his spine, and he's having a hard time rotating and trying to get through the shot because of that spinal thing. So, like, some considerations he should do. I know it's tough without seeing him. But his main concern is he can't rotate. He still wants to be able to play golf, and if he should be doing certain things.
Yeah. Michael, I would encourage this. Look at I've got bad hips, and, I think of arthritis as almost like a golf grip. There's nothing you can do to make this grip newer. It's only getting older, okay? Yep. And so if you don't use it, you can preserve it and maybe stretch it out for longer. But arthritis hurts. And when your body hurts, it doesn't want to move. It instinctively quiets down. And so my advice would be this, and you know this, Jimmy, that if I got up and I just made a swing just with my arms, not using a whole bunch of body, okay, I would certainly advocate for getting that foot flared in there. But I would really encourage Michael to try to swing with the arms, okay? If your body's in pain, swing with the arms. Keep in mind, because you can't rotate your body as well, you can't extend your spine like you should, we're gonna have a hard time controlling the club face, okay?
Sure.
And so I would encourage anyone in that condition to go, let's go this way. I want them to hit those little sling hooks. You can get plenty of speed just swinging your arms. And let's hit some sling hooks where we're not really getting through it that well with our body anyway, but we can still get some distance, we can still get a predictable shape, and go out there and enjoy the game.
Perfect. Yeah, I completely agree. Swinging the club head. Obviously, there's books on that makes sense. And no, you can play golf. I mean, there's people that play golf that are amputees, and they use their arms and hands and generate plenty of speed. So I completely, that's awesome.
We got to get it out there. You know, we got to get it out there first. It'd be nice to control it second. But I know if he can feel like he generates some speed, and we almost go outside the box and say, look, this is how I would try to get most people to swing, but we're not going to do that with you. We're going to go something a little different.
Yeah, as long as he can enjoy the game and play golf, that's what it's all about.
That's the name of the game, yeah.
All right, one final question for you, and it's a loaded question, and it comes from Matt Swan, the head professional at our club. And like so many golfers, we deal with the over-the-top, which obviously it happens because of so many different things before it. You know, maybe the club head and they're taking inside and coming over. Yeah. Some drills, easy drills that golfers can get to do to shallow the club head, to shallow the shaft at home, to get that feeling. I mean, it's something that 90% of our lessons that we teach, as you do, that's kind of what we're working on as guys to figure out how to shallow the shaft, and just easy ones that they could do.
We're trying to get people to not kind of pull and slice.
Yes.
Okay. And I think we need to, as the coaching community, we need to start looking at it that way. Like, yeah, shallowing is nice, but what are we trying to get the ball to do? We're trying to get the ball to, for right-handers, start to the right and curve to the left.
Yep.
Okay. And so, to me, this is the answer right here. This club face. Okay, this club face. And I'm telling you, for any golfer watching this, if you're a puller and a fader or a slicer, and you can hit some lovely shots, you can get the ball to finish right at the target, you've holed some shots, okay? But you're losing energy, you're not doing it as consistently as you would like. This is a great opportunity, and I think if I'd have gone 4 things instead of, and added one extra thing that people could do, it's get in front of the mirror. Get in front of the mirror when you're at home and you're locked up. Get in front of the mirror and go, so what should you look for? Here's what I'd like to see. I'd love to see golfers go, okay, you don't have to necessarily change your grip, but I'd love to see players work towards getting the club face tipped down. Okay. And it's not about getting a super strong grip. It's more about getting these wrists to work properly. Because here's why, Jimmy. If you get the club face different, okay, you're going to change the shape of your swing. And there's no way you're going to get the face shut and start coming down over the top. You might do it for 5 swings, but just 3 swings. You'll start to adapt very quickly and go, ooh, I can only get the ball to the target by going that way. Because let's be frank, why do golfers come over the top? Golfers come over the top in an effort to get the ball to the target. Yeah. They're trying to use the club face that they've got and to make it work. And so if we get the club face in a different, stronger position, golfers are going to go, oh, okay, I've got to go this way to come down to get that ball to finish at the target. Yeah. And so I'm telling you, the name of the game to get players to shallow the swing is get the club face in a better position and look out.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, club face is king because you could, like you say, that club face could be wide open and you try to shallow it and you got no chance.
You're going to hustle it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I appreciate those questions. Those are awesome. Our membership is blessed to have this relationship where they can learn from a guy like you. So I really appreciate the time today, Andrew. Thank you so much.
Jimmy, that's my pleasure. I've got lots of time, and I find my time is more productive if I can help. So anything I can do to help, I'm here. If we need to do this again 2 weeks from now with a whole bunch of new questions, let's go ahead and do it. I would encourage you and your staff to do the same thing. This is fun, and it just makes us feel good, you know, when we can help. It's my pleasure. I am blessed to be affiliated
with Kent, and to be able to come up there like we did last year. If we get a chance to do it this summer, that would be awesome. If we don't, we'll make the most of it.
Yeah, well, I'm praying that it's going to be good and that you can come up here this June and enjoy Grand Rapids. And we look forward to seeing you and Terry.
Thanks, Bart. I look forward to it too. We're going to be there.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it, man. We'll be in touch. Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you.